Walk through a portal of infinite potential and unified manifestation.
Every year, on the 8th of August, the cosmos align to offer us an immense opportunity for conscious creation.
This is the Lionsgate Portal, a unique vortex of energy that resonates for 18 days.
We are 8 lionesses walking together in sacred sisterhood, calling in the next evolution of our consciousness.
We want to invite you to use the power of the stars to come back to your essence, remember your worth, and be embraced in a community of love.
Join us for the free portal opening ceremony on the 26th of July.
Or journey with us for the whole 18 days of the portal and receive daily activations and healings.
Walk with us.
And together,
let's see
Your potential.
Becoming
Manifesting.
Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited to have all of you here. Welcome to the Lionsgate Portal opening ceremony. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Li Ying, and I am one of the lionesses who are going to journey with you for the next 18 days in the portal. That is something that you can absolutely opt in if you wish to join us further down the line. However, if you're just here for the opening ceremony, you are so welcome as well. So if you're watching this, I want you to know that in actual fact, I am probably already asleep. I am based in the UK, so I won't be able to join you live today, but my sisters, my lioness sisters, will be taking such good care of you, so you don't have to be worried. I am not worried. You'll be in such great hands. But I wanted to leave a little message and also open up the space for you to come in and join us. So if you are ready, without further ado, I would love to invite you to take a moment, if you haven't already, to perhaps open up a sacred space for yourself, whether you are lighting some candles or some incense, or just sitting in a space that feels truly, truly, truly sacred and invites in stillness. We're gonna ground our energy. I don't know about you, but my body has been buzzing all day today with the opening, the grand opening of this cosmic portal. So for all of you who are not sure what the Lionsgate portal is, or you know what it is, equally, my invitation to you is to drop all that you know, leave outside the door anything that you feel like you're not sure of, you don't know, or you know. I ask of you and I invite you to leave them at the door and come on in. We leave all expectations. We leave all that we knew, the preconceived notions of what the day is about, all of those things, or perhaps the idea that I know nothing. All good. Just leave them at the door and come on in. Come on in, come on in. That's right. Now, are you settled in? If you are settled in, I invite you to slowly close your eyes. Now, I just want to welcome you now into this beautiful, beautiful portal. The Lionsgate portal, where the gateway on the Sirius belt is opened. I want you to feel into the truth of who you are as a cosmic being, a stream of consciousness, a quantum field embodied, a unified field embodied. Take a moment to allow your soul to rise. When you deeply inhale from beneath you, you can feel this beautiful light just floating and emerging and rising through out into your wisdom center, your rising. And spirit, you are spirit, is descending to earth all the time. So you must now only ever allow this to come in. No need to control anything, just allow. Do not reject or resist. Do not pull back. Just let spirit come in. The light that you're sensing, the light that you're feeling, that's you. That is you as spirit. Now, slowly wriggle your toes, wriggle your fingers, scrub down the base of your occiput, scrub your shoulders, roll your shoulders back and forth, let it feel good, let it all land in your body, embody this frequency. That's right. And just allow yourself to turn your spine. So look over your shoulders, one side, take a deep breath in through the channel and exhale. Look over the other side, inhale through the channel and exhale through. Coming back to a normal seated position. As you open your eyes, just allow yourself to take in your surroundings like they are so new, because it is new. You have gone through and absorbed a great amount of frequency and grounded that and anchored that as who you really are. And you're opening your eyes up as new level of consciousness. So be it, claim it, own it, unapologetically. I am so excited for you. What's coming up is going to be so grand and special. I can't wait for you to experience it all. So without further ado, here are my sisters, the lionesses.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Here we are. Oh my goodness. Look at these beautiful faces. Plus Liying. Yes. Ah. Welcome to our Lioness Collective. This beautiful group of women who only met over the past few months and somehow have magnetized together to create something that has never existed before. So I am delighted to welcome all of you into this space. I'm so happy to have you see these faces all on one screen, plus Liying. I just want to keep putting Liying like down in the corner with the rest of us. You are going to see us each come up one at a time and share a few thoughts and intention, a little bit of our magic, so that you get a chance. Hi, Sierra. So you get a chance to get to know us and to feel the sense of belonging that we are holding for you being part of this experience with us tonight and then throughout the next 18 days. So you'll see us kind of moving in and out, and then we will all be back together at the end to step into the portal together. All right, so Amy Lee, why don't I share a few thoughts and then we'll move over to you. Big shout out to Amy Lee for hosting all of this magic in her very capable, beautiful hands. Like, wow, how she is holding space for all of us. Yes. All right, let's begin. You met Liying. She is in Scotland, asleep right now in the stars, meeting us for all of the magic that we are co-creating. My name is Vivian. I am here in Cincinnati, Ohio, with my Buddha behind me, bringing in a really grounded, embodied frequency to talk and walk us into this experience of the Lionsgate portal. So what does it even mean? And we're going to talk about the Lionsgate specifically, but what does it mean to open a portal? What does it mean to be part of a collective experience as a portal is opened? And what we're doing is showing that by living it with you. When we found our way to each other in a mastermind group that we're all a part of, it's a year-long mastermind, and we were on calls, and all of a sudden this experience just happened in April, and we've been walking our way through collaborating and designing and redesigning exactly what we are now holding space for with you. When we decided we wanted to create an event like this, and we called it Opening the Portal, what that means to us is the energy is already doing its thing. The portal is already open. This is a cosmic event that is happening everywhere, and we happen to be a group that are tuning in and focusing our attention on it and inviting you to come in and focus your attention with us. And so as we do this together, it's like we take the energy and then we expand it and we strengthen and mold and form it and we amplify it because we're all doing it together. And so in this ceremony experience right now, what we are doing is creating a really wide, beautiful container that you just get to drop into. You get to breathe, and you get to be, and you're here, and all of us are holding you for this half hour, 45 minutes together, and depositing little pieces of magic and intention and information into the space. And then we're going to bring you into a guided meditation that Carolini will lead. And in that meditation experience, you get to add in your deposits of energy into this container that we're all holding. And then Susie will bring us at the end into a prayer and a blessing. And then we move out into this portal energy over the next 18 days from the ceremonial beginning. So that is what we're co-creating tonight. And then more of us will be sharing what we're co-creating over the next 18 days. This specific moment in time, the Lionsgate portal, is just amplified light. It's consciousness that is coming into the human experience and lighting up all of this energy inside of you. It's pinging awake inside of you something that perhaps you'd forgotten or that it wasn't time to remember until now. Often we aren't even aware that we're in a portal of time until we look back on it later. Years down the road, we'll go, oh my God, that's what was happening. I didn't even realize. I didn't even know that that was what the cosmos was doing. And I was sitting here in my human experience. And so by us bringing our attention in this container and saying, hey, this portal thing it's real, it's happening. And do you want to consciously add in some intention in the space that we're holding? It's like you're speeding up time, you're moving the timelines and depositing more and more of the future version of yourself now. The Lionsgate portal for me is often a bridge between who I was and who I'm becoming. And so it feels sometimes very uncomfortable to be sitting in this moment where I'm not that and I'm not that, whichever way you're going. I'm this, and it's messy, and I'm not feeling great, and it's confusing, and I'm feeling sick, and there's all this stuff happening, right? Sometimes that's what a portal experience feels like. And then later, way down the road, we'll go, oh my God, that mush, that puddle of goo that I was just birthing the next version of me. So you are safe here, you are seen here, you are held. It is an absolute honor for all of us to be able to create this together and hold this space with you. Everything that we have designed, thought about, prepared, all the pieces that you're seeing being put in place right now are because we needed them for ourselves first. We were calling in sisters. We were calling in co-creators. We wanted collaboration. We wanted a community that we could walk with through this portal of time. So we designed it for ourselves. And in the magic of that, we get to bring all of you in with us. So it is such a joy to be here. I can't even tell you how delighted I am that you get to meet these friends of mine, these collaborators of mine. And I just hope you get a sense of how absolutely brilliant they are in this little bit of time we'll spend together tonight. And then I hope you join us as we continue this portal walk together. So I hand you over to Amy Lee with all of her magic, in addition to all the background work that she's holding in place for us. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you so much, Vivi. I appreciate you. Hi, everyone. I'm Amy Lee Westervelt. I am a modern mystic and a self-proclaimed goddess. I am so excited to be here with you guys tonight. I have to start by telling you that It is not easy as a healer, as a mentor, to collaborate with women. We all have very big energy. But when we met, we knew that there was something different about this group of people. We knew that there was something that knitted us all together. And even though there were a couple of bumps here and there along the way and some egos that got in the way, we were committed to creating something absolutely magical, to be able to emulate for you what it looks like when power recognizes and inflames power, when wisdom inspires wisdom, and when love creates more love. These 7 women who surround me tonight, and yes, sleeping in Scotland, are some of the most incredible human beings that I have ever had the opportunity to meet, let alone to be sistars with. So Vivi, thank you so much for starting this catalyst of this program that we put together. Without you, I don't think that this ever would have come to fruition. You saw something that was much beyond its time. And so for my offering tonight, I would like to pull for us an oracle card to set the tone for tonight's opening of the portal, but also the portal in general. Should you find that you're going to join us for the 18 days, it's great to have an idea of kind of where we're going as we go into these auspicious days. Okay. And so because it's the Lionsgate portal, I thought, well, why not do the Priestess of the Light? Excuse my green screen here, the Priestess of the Light. So I'm going to pull us a card now. Thank you so much for your patience. My sisters will tell you that grounding is not my forte. I have the most high intensity energy of us. So I'm calling on their strength to center this now. And I'm calling in my guides. Touching earth, planting something new. One of the most powerful things about the Lionsgate portal is that it is a doorway. It's an opening. Katya is going to talk more about the Lionsgate specifically, but this idea of touching earth is hilarious because what is touching earth? It's grounding. And what did Amy Lee just say she has trouble with? Grounding. And so the intention for, hello, grounding, the intention for this portal is to get back into your body, to deepen the connection you have with your human self. You notice that a lot of us spend our day in our minds, right? We're taking care of things that are going to happen tomorrow, and we're already worried about I just realized I don't have any lights on. Sorry. Maybe not. We worry about what's going on outside of us, and we throw our energy over there. When the real way to be most empowered in the moment is to stay where we are and to send our energy, but to make it bigger. So instead of sending it over there and sending it over there, we're here and we're allowing our energy to stretch to where we need to go. Instead of imagining that your energy fits inside of your body, what happens if you imagine that your energy goes to the edges of the room or to the edges of your house? Or to the edges of your town? Can you make your energy so big that you can't even see where it ends anymore? And when you do that, can you do the same thing with your feet? That is what touching earth is about. It's about remembering that we're here to be human. We have the rest of our existence to be goddesses. This is our opportunity to touch the earth. And with that, I'm turning it over to Katya to talk to you about this particularly auspicious time, the Lionsgate portal.
Hello, my beautiful lionesses. Thank you, Emily, for your beautiful grounding card. My name is Katya. I am a doctor, I'm a shaman, I'm an energetic healer, I am a mystic, and I am a lioness. And before I take you to what the 8-8 Lioness Gate Portal means to me, I want to invite you to a shamanic circle. I want you to close your eyes and imagine you just walked into a beautiful clearing and there is a fire in the center. As you're walking towards the center of this fire, you're seeing all the lionesses gathered here tonight. Within the fireplace, you're noticing me standing up to share a story. And this story dates back to August 8, 2021. I am on my way to the beach, listening to an audio on manifestation, on energy. What struck me on that particular call that day was how manifestation gets to be brought forth when there is an energy that goes around in full circle. And what I was imprinted with was the concept of manifesting something for me, also for you, also for the conscious collective. I noticed it was 8-8 Lions Gate Portal that day because it was mentioned in the video. And as I was in the beach, feet on the sand, wind on my face, sun on my skin, the waves in the background, I am called forth to envision a circle of fire, and within the very circle center, to picture what I desired. At that moment, what I envisioned was a circle of women in a healing space, surrounded by music, surrounded by laughter, surrounded by tears, surrounded by alchemy. It felt like a memory. And as that circle of fire faded and it disappeared, I was called forth to sit with this image and write it down. So August 12th, 2021, I wrote it down and I surrendered it. Within months, I was calling forth the very thing that I wrote: sisters, connection, consciousness, collaborations. Little by little, everything that I have been doing in my life has changed. I wrote this prayer, this petition, this desire, this energy, this emotion in a hospital. I no longer work in a hospital. I am no longer walking the path that I was in alignment with in 2021. All this to say is that we are walking into a powerful circle in which, when you surrender what you know, and curiosity, and in curiosity and openly, you surrender your desire in a for me, for you, and for the collective perspective, you will be mind expanded with what gets to happen. I get to be honored in circle with all of you because this is what I manifested years ago without even knowing. And before I send you over to my beautiful lioness Karen, I want to close this beautiful fire circle with a prayer, a desire, an emotion, an energy. We are here to release from all our multi-dimensional senses on all levels, physical, electrical, and spiritual, ancestral, anything that is not coming from ultimate love, compassion, and acceptance. We are here to release all thought forms of judgment, criticism, lies, beliefs that are no longer in alignment with our highest calling, that is for the greatest receiving of all. We release all pain and soften, surrender, so that all our multidimensional senses become empty and ready to receive the healing, comfort of love, the wisdoms of truth, and the wisdoms of our bodies. We invite light, we invite divine guidance, and we invite sacred stillness now. Aho. And now, my beautiful lioness sister, Karen.
Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful, Katya. Hello, lovely, gorgeous people. My name is Karen Dubie, and I am a mom, and I am a wife, and I am a daughter and a sister. Those are different roles that I have. I'm also a friend, I'm a colleague, and I'm a coach and a mentor. I'm a teacher. These are things that are important to me, all of them. And they have become the alchemy of who I am, the identity of who I am. But I want to share with you a short story on how I understand my first manifestation. It happened when I didn't even know it was occurring in my life. When I was about 6 years old, my dad and my brother and sister, who are older than me, we were watching the Flintstones, and Fred Flintstone used to prance around with this, mantra or whatever he would say, and he would go, yabba dabba do. And so my father, in age chronological order, would tell my sister, you're Yabba. My brother, he was Dabba, and I was Do. And I was maybe 5 years old, and I said, I don't want to be Do. I thought Do sounded like poo, and I didn't want to be Do. And so he would say to me, no, you're Do, because you can do anything, and you can be anything. You can do anything, and you can be anything you want. And this is when I was like 5 or 6 years old. And that stuck with me because that was my yabba dabba do. And then 20 somewhat years later, a little less than that, 16 years later, I met my husband, and my name is Dubie because I can do and be anything I want. And so I didn't know at the time that was a manifestation that was made manifest when I met my husband, and my name became Karen Dubie. And so I created the Dubie philosophy. And that is not that I coined this, but I sort of took it from the original person, which is Ron Hubert. And he had a book called Conditions of Existence. This was like in 1950s. And it was expressly saying that we can be who we are, to be able to do the things we have to be aligned in order to have the things that we want. So do, be, and have, or be, do, and have, any which way you want to call it. We are all of those. And that is the essence of manifestation. It is being who we are. It is doing the actions that are in the most aligned, congruent way with co-creating with the divine. And it is then being able to say, I'm worth having all of it. And that has become my mission, is to teach the codes of having it all, to share with people, particularly women, that we can have it all. You can be a mom, you can be a wife, you can be a family person, you can be a business person, you can be a success, you can have personal time for yourself, you can do and be and have all of the things. And I think sometimes we, as humans, in the human experience, become very linear and very pragmatic in our thinking. And we forget that we are full of infinite possibilities. We are limitless. We are limitless. But when we get into the lower sphere, so to speak, of our mind, and we get into that logical level where that's all it is having to see things to believe them, we get caught up in these predictabilities and the comfort zones of what we think it is, and we don't see past it. But we're asking you here, we're inviting you here in this space, in this portal that is now open for you, for us to share, to go beyond what we see, to believe so deeply and powerfully in you, that you actually materialize that in this human experience. So in a sense, you're becoming slightly less in the human experience, softening the senses so that you can drop from this logical place and enter into this heart-centered place that you reside, the most magnificent and magical essence of your divinity. And then you make magic happen. You become miraculous. We become miraculous. We set the pace. We lead so others know what's possible for them too. And that's what we're inviting you into, this beautiful sacred space. And so my background, also as having taught yoga for many, many years, was to help people suffer less. And I felt that's beautiful. We're healing. We're suffering less because we're healing. But what if we want more? What if we tap into that desire and we want to not just suffer less? What if we want to be all? What if we want to do all? What if we want to have all? What if we want to expand into that next level of expansion? This is the space where we can carry and support one another. Dogs barking and all, we can do all things. And so I'm going to pass this over to Sarah, my beautiful lioness sister. But I'd like to close by just giving you this one little itty bitty mantra, and it is to tap into the essence of your magic. The translation of this is simply to say that, yes, we have peers, we have friends, we have colleagues, we have mentors, we have teachers, we have gurus that we seek that support from. But the truest guru of all, the truest teacher to you is you. And so this is how it goes. Om Bolo Sadhguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste. And here is the beautiful Sarah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Karen. All of my beautiful sisters that I have gotten to just know and be close with in the last couple of months. Thank you so much. So I am Sarah. I am a cycle syncing coach. I work with women and help them use their cycle for growth, for manifestation, for their business, for communication, but ultimately it's for relationship with themselves. So much of our programming in our lives has been to ignore ourselves, specifically our cycle, and that is almost a divorce. And so I help to heal that relationship with you, and then it just gets to spread out into many, many, many areas, and it's so beautiful. If you had told me 3 years ago that there was this thing called a Lionsgate portal, and that I would not only be willingly participating, but hosting an event around it, I would have called you crazy. And yet, here I am. What's interesting, though, is that also 3 years ago, so August of 2020, I didn't know about the Lions Gate. I had no earthly idea. And yet, I took a course on August 7th. And so, if today is the opening and it's 18 days long, August 7th was right in the middle of those 18 days. And I was hitting replay on it because a month before, I had 4 children, ages 7 to 3 months. We were living on just my husband's income, and it was not enough. I was looking at the grocery bill going, oh my gosh, if they eat this now, what are they going to eat later? And what am I going to do? And so I borrowed money from an emergency fund to take that course and was hitting replay frantically on August 8th, the height of the portal. And it had a lot to do with desire and what I wanted out of life and how I wanted to experience, my future. Like, how much of it is there? How do I want to live it? Do I want to continue in the way I have been, or do I want more? And is it okay to want more? And so I'm writing out what I want more of. And it happens to be, in this portal space. And I don't have a clue that there is a Lionsgate portal or that I'm using this manifestation space until a year later, about the same time as Katya in 2021 in August. And then I start lining up events and I was like, oh my gosh, the things that I wrote inside of this portal in 2020, this one's happened, this one's happened, this one's happened. And yes, I took aligned action to create them. That's part of, actively participating in your life. You have to show up. But things that I thought were impossible were coming to fruition that I had put into the portal in 2020. And so what I want to invite you to consider is there are things working all around us that we don't have any idea how they work. Gravity holds us to the earth. Various things are going on all of the time, and we don't necessarily fully understand it, but it's happening whether you understand it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you participate in it or not. And I know that if you're from my audience, you may have some skepticism as you're sitting here going, Sarah, what did you invite me to? And maybe you're not from my audience and you have that also. I want you to really just open your mind and set aside preconceptions, just like Li Ying invited you to do, and just hold this space with us tonight and in the following 18 days, and just put some desires into the portal space. And it can be skeptically, or it can be, yeah, it's gonna work. And just see what happens in a year. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Have the intention that it's fun. Have the intention of that little child inside of you putting on a play costume of some kind. Well, what could happen in the next year? I recently heard someone say that we wildly overestimate what we can do in a year and wildly underestimate what we can do in 10. So wildly overestimate with the rest of us what you can do in a year and put it in this portal and then see what happens in the next 5. With that, I'm going to pass it off to my beautiful sister, the lioness Susie, and she's going to invite us into ceremony.
Thank you so much, Sarah. This gathering of lionesses and people is really touching my heart so deeply. Thank you. My name is Susie Zobrist, and I live out on Orcas Island in Washington State, and I've put myself right out here. I'm sitting in front of my temple space. I am a sacred pelvic care provider, ceremonial body worker. I hold the rites, the rituals for the feminine. I am a hands-on healer. And I'm a very spiritual person. And so this is why I get to hold this space for all of us tonight. I am sitting outside, and in front of me is this beautiful cedar tree, my temple behind, and I've got my altar laid here for all of us. And I really wanting to just take a moment. I love that Sarah was saying, for me, it's like, can we believe in something that we cannot see? This space that I'm sitting in right now came through as a dream, as a vision, and it is made manifest. It is here. Like I can walk in through those doors behind me, and there is a space there. And so I would love to invite you to open up your altars. And in altar, I just mean right here inside your own body. You can also, during this portal time, create an altar for yourself. And it can be as simple as a candle, just lighting that fire and remembering what your intentions are, remembering what it is that you are dreaming and visioning for your life right now. And so part of this altar here today is to come back into your body. A part of the healing that I hold is like working with the womb space. And so I'd love to invite you just to close your eyes and to bring your hands down onto your belly, onto your pelvis. And if you are not a womb-bodied person, you still have this beautiful place of creation held inside of you as well. And so just closing your eyes and taking in a deep breath and just feeling your own self here, you right now, wherever you are in the world, taking in that deep breath and just feeling in, what are you dreaming about? What are you wanting to take root in your life right now? What are you calling forth? Maybe you have projects or a deep held desire or a dream or a passion inside of you. And I want you just to take a moment and allow yourself to hold that, to literally hold it inside your pelvis, inside your bowl. This is like that foundation, that card that was pulled by Amy Lee, the touching earth. This is your earth body here, touching in with your own feelings and your awareness. And then just holding that beautiful vision. And if you're not sure what that is for your own self yet, this is part of what the portal is all about, is we get to open to receive, and we're planting seeds. What might grow for you over this next 18 days and over the next year, over the next 10 years. So just taking in a nice big full breath at this time, just feeling that. And then I'm going to invite you to widen your awareness. Amy Lee was talking about our physical body and that we can expand out beyond it. This is part of what this portal is about, is like the things we cannot see, the stars, the Leo, all of the energies of this opening. These are things that we cannot really see, nor can we explain, but it's happening. It's affecting us. The way that the moon affects the rhythm and tides of our own inner waters. And so I just invite you to expand your awareness, holding that seed, holding that vision, holding that within your own self, and expanding out and welcoming what might be available for you. And as I'm sitting outside right now, the wind is coming. The wind is picking up our intentions, picking up our prayers, our intentions. It's traveling. These are the things that we cannot see, that we cannot explain. Each of the lionesses here has a story of this. This is how we all came together. This divine. My hair is moving, the wind is moving through these words, through this intention. And so I want you here, I'm going to come back around and really bring in a prayer for us at the end of our time, but I'm wanting you to hold this vision inside of you and this expansiveness, including you and out all the way to the cosmos. And our dear sister Carolini is going to be guiding us into a meditation, into a deepening into this portal space, so that the place that you're in right now, I invite you to stay in it so that you can receive that bowl. Your beautiful body can receive this meditation. And so just inviting Carolini now to come on in take us deeper.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me. If this is the first time that you are listening to my voice, I feel so incredibly honored to be on your ears right now. And rather than introducing myself, I'm just going to let us continue on this temple space, on this sacred space that our beautiful sister Susie has opened for us. So if I can get some music going, please. Thank you. And with deep reverence, I invite each one of you here today to come and sit on the circle. As you are in your sacred space, see as all of our sacred spaces coming together. And giving each other. The energy that we are creating is one of the most high, and you've claimed a seat in this space. You've brought your vision because your vision is needed in these times. So come in and be fully you. Close your eyes if you haven't yet. Get comfortable. And as Susie just took us to navigating this beautiful temple, our womb space, the representation of Earth herself inside our bodies. I will now invite you to continue navigating this inner landscape. Until you find the cave of your heart. We plant our seeds in our wombs and in our heart. We feel the emotions. We generate the energy. And so come into the cave of your heart. Bringing that vision with you. How would the cave of your heart look like today? If you could walk it, paying attention to its walls, maybe there are some scars. Just notice how much space there is in that cave for that vision to continue being felt through, to continue to be exercised, magnified. And as this walk into the cave of your heart, I invite you to see a beautiful purple flame. Burning in the middle of this space. And into this purple flame, you're going to throw anything that is not in alignment with that vision. any ideas of unworthiness, of smallness, whatever it is that you might not even have words for, let it be consumed by the purple flames inside your heart. And when you feel completed with that in front of you, I want you to see the portal opening. This might look like a vortex of energy, might look like a spiral shape. As our beautiful sister once said, we do not open the portal is already open. We just decide to enter it. So see the portal opening inside the cave of your heart right now. And notice that as this portal opens for you, it also opens for all of us here together in union. Our energy supports your vision supports our energy, we support each other. The portal supports us. So let this portal become bigger. Feel it pulling you in. A stream of magnetism you can't even escape from. And first, we're going to put our visions in this portal. That beautiful, fulfilling, rich vision we just created. Offer it into the portal as if you were gifting it. Letting it take from you with you. Seeing the blessings of this vision pour over not only you, but all of the planet. The blessings of this vision are for all of us together. See them touching the earth with their magnified potential. And when you're ready, I'm going to invite you to give yourself to the portal. Not only the vision of what we think is our highest potential, but also that spark of life, that surrendering into something that might be even greater than we can possibly imagine. The portal is a portal of service. Serving humanity by bringing each one of us back into our essence is a calling. The portal called you here. And so if it feels good for you, I invite you to say, yes, I accept the calling. And seeing yourself, your whole body, walking into the portal together with all of us. Taking a deep breath here now. Feeling the frequency in your skin, noticing what has stirred up inside of you. And in this place of the potential that you have touched, silently for yourself, I want you to find your sacred roar. We're not going to do it together, just for you. Feel into this potency of this place, this inner place, this cosmic place you just entered into. Feel into this strength. And if you have the space, do it out loud. If not, just do it silent. Do your sacred roar to yourself right now. Thank you for bringing your voice and your energy to this space. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. You can start coming back here with me. Take your time if you need to. Congratulations for entering through the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you and with my beautiful sisters in this space. I am overjoyed to share this medicine, our combined medicine, with you. These are some of the most incredible women that I've ever met in my life, and the way that we have come together has humbled me multiple times. The amount of love that is present in this space goes beyond words. And for some of us, we are really craving that love right now. We're really craving the community. We're craving the union, the sisterhood. We're craving to be seen in our greatness. And you've made your place here because you are great, because we see your greatness, and because we also see your mess, as we see each one of us' mess, and we still love each other just the same. So trust that if you've made it, because there is greatness seen, waiting to be seen inside of you. And may today be an opportunity for you to see that for yourself and really, really see how powerful you are and how loved you are in this space, where there's always room for you. There's always room for your power to shine through. We are in a moment in humanity right now, in the evolution of the planet, where our actions really matter, our thoughts really matter, our words really matter, and they don't matter just for us. They really matter for everybody. The ways that we walk, the things that we do, that we pay attention to, they define what the future is going to be for the earth as a whole. And I am an architect of the new earth. That is my sacred mission. That is my life's purpose in this life. So to be architecting this together is truly, truly, truly an honor. So the portal is already opened for you, and you are walking it with every thought that you hold over the next 18 days. And every time that you break an idea of limitation inside your mind, you're really using this portal to its most potency. Me and my sisters, we're going to come together over the next 18 days, and we're going to be doing daily activations and healings. And again, it's not us doing the work, it's we doing the work together. It's we bringing this energy and directing it into something great for us, for you, for the world. So if you would like to join us, it would be an absolute pleasure to have you. There's going to be 18 days of this portal container that we're going to be holding together inside a Facebook group. and we have really beautiful ways to tap into our potential, to share our medicine, and to invite you to experience this with us. During the peak of the portal, which is 8th of August, we have a whole day planned for you. It's going to be like a sacred retreat, a virtual retreat. We're going to be together, shoulder to shoulder, all in one place, really harnessing this energy. It is the time for us to do this work together, right? To become the Lions group. I forgot the name for what you say when there's a lot of lions together, but to become that entity as one together. So if you feel called to join us, it is $88 for the whole time of the portal, plus the 8/8 event where everything is going to culminate. And I can already feel the magic. You've heard some stories of manifestations on the 8/8 portal here tonight. So for me, it's just an honor to be together, because I know we're moving in the right direction. Each one of us here in this room right now, whether you just caught this by mistake or you've been with one of us for a long time working together, we are on the right path. This is the right path. This is humanity in the rising, and it starts here. This is the portal for that to happen. So if you want to join us, it will be an absolute honor to have you. You can ask the link for anybody of us, or is here on the screen as well. And with that, I'm going to pass it back to our beautiful sister, Susie, who is going to do the closing. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate you. I so honor you. My belly is buzzing.
Thank you so much.
They are the most beautiful lionesses that has ever existed.
Yeah. Here we are. So beautiful. With the yin as well. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this honor to be able to close this ceremony out. I'm just really feeling everything in my heart here. I'm wondering if maybe all the lionesses that, yeah, we can mute. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much. So I wanted to just take a moment and bring some good blessings upon everything that we have experienced here together tonight. And I'm going to say a blessing and a prayer for us all, for all of us. And at the end of that, we're just going to close out our time together here in that sacred silence. So we won't be coming back in and talking. And so you'll be able to just really hold this experience in the cave of your heart, in the seed of your womb. And you've already walked through the portal with us. And so I just invite you to close your eyes, and I'm going to call upon the sacred people. Calling upon you here at this time, holy ones, sacred ones of these four directions, to the east, to the south, to the west, and to the north, Mother Earth and Father Sky, Creator God, Holy Spirit, God, Goddess, whatever word you want to put in here, Great Spirit, calling upon you here at this time, our great Mother Earth, the cosmos, the stars, the sun, the moon, this portal opening. I'm asking you at this time, holy people, to bring a blessing upon all of the people, all of the lionesses that are here, all of the people that are tuning in, all of the ones that are listening to the replay, all of our community, this portal of service that we have said yes to, this opening for us, the way that we are in the portal right now, and we are opening to receive the blessings of our life, all of the different faces and roles that we wear, just the way that Karen was talking about, just really feeling all of the different faces of your own life and recognizing your own self again. This is like a homecoming, coming back to your truth, coming back to your knowing, coming back to what it is that you are calling forth in your life, what it is that you are saying yes to, in service to in this life. I'm asking you, Great Spirit, to put a blessing upon all of that for us here, that we can walk with connection to our truth, to our voice, that we can be strong, that our purpose, that this walk, the ground, this touching earth of that card, that our touching of the earth has meaning, that we can touch other people's lives, that our leadership, our voice, the work that we are doing in the world, that it has meaning and purpose. And I pray to you at this time, holy people, that through this time, through this portal, that we're renewed again. We are in a changing time. We have been through some challenging years as of late, and I'm asking that through this portal time, that we can be lifted up again. Just the fact that these lionesses, these sisters have come into my life and touched my life. I want that for all of us to be touched deeply by the connections, through the communities, through the friendships, through all of the ways that we are in the world. May we remember again that this is it. This is what is most important in our lives. And so just holding that beauty, the power of it. And just asking at this time, holy people, what it is that this community, and I'm talking about all of us, all of us, what it is that we are calling forth, what it is that we are manifesting in our lives right now. May it be for good, holy ones. Just thinking about this precious earth, all of the elements, the fire, the water, the earth, the air, our food, our homes, all of the people, may we be blessed again. May this portal, just thinking about like that what we cannot see that is happening out there in the heavens, in the planets, may we be blessed by all of that. It's just kind of how I'm seeing it, is just this holy blessing coming down upon us again at this time, so that we are renewed, so that we have the strength, so that we can really follow that sacred yes inside of us, that we can come together in kindness, in compassion and love, to really honor ourselves, honor the cave of our heart, that the seeds that we are planting at this time can take root and grow and bear fruit or flower, however you see it. I pulled a card too, holy ones, and the card that I pulled was full bloom. So may we come into full bloom. And one thing that I know is that our prayers, our blessings, our intentions are heard and answered. It may not be in the timing that we might want. It may not even look like what it was we thought we wanted, but I believe in this. And so I just say thank you to you, wanting to send my gratitude out to you, Great Spirit, to you, holy elements, to you, spiritual peoples, and to every single person that is hearing my voice at this time. May these words, may this time together bless you. May your life be blessed again. I say thank you for joining me here in this portal, for coming together here, all bringing these women together and all of the people that have gathered around this sacred fire, sitting at my altar, sitting at your altar. I say thank you to you, holy people, for hearing my prayers, for blessing each and every one of us today. Thank you. Aho, blessed be.
Walk through a portal of infinite potential and unified manifestation.
Every year on the 8th of August, the cosmos align to offer us an immense opportunity for conscious creation.
This is the Lionsgate portal, a unique vortex of energy that resonates for 18 days.
We are 8 lionesses walking together in sacred sisterhood, calling in the next evolution of our consciousness.
We want to invite you to use the power of the stars to come back to your essence, remember your worth, and be embraced in a community of love.
Join us for the free portal opening ceremony on the 26th of July.
Or journey with us for the whole 18 days of the portal and receive daily activations and healings.
walk with us.
And together,
Let's see your potential.
Becoming
Manifest.